All right, here we are in the shop. Got the Skim Bike here. It's time to work on the rear skis. Let's take a look at this. All right, so I got it flipped upside down here. Now the first thing I'm noticing, see how that one's pretty flat, but that one's kind of kicked off to an angle like that. I think I want to fix that. So I think that's the first thing we're going to address here. All right, so there we are. Those are closer to being on the same plane. I'm happy with that. Now you may remember, I think it was in the first episode, I cut this off, and this was bridging between these two right here. And that was because I think this alone was kind of providing a little bit of drag, and I kind of wanted that out of there. But now what I'm going to do is fill this in with ski material, basically. So I'm going to put this back. All right, so now that we got this in, what I'm trying to do here is I want to fill this area in. I want to increase the surface area of these skis, and the way I'm going to do it is just filling all this in. Now, I've got an issue up here because the pedals need to enter this space. See, so that's why I went with two separate skis last year, because I needed to increase my ground clearance, which made the pedals interfere with the space of the skis. So this middle section needs to come to an end about right here. So see, my heels on the pedals need to occupy this space. Maybe it'd be better to see on this side. So this middle section of the ski needs to end right here. I guess next I need to build kind of a framework in here that's going to hold another sheet of aluminum. So that's what we're going to figure out next. Oh no, look what I did. I bent it the wrong way. I gotta rebend these. All right, we got the framework on. Now let's skin it. Well, I was gonna add a support right here. You know, some kind of brace, maybe from there to there, or something like that. But it's getting toward the end of the build here, and I'm kind of getting lazy, and I'm thinking that's good enough. All right, I think we made it to the last step here, and that is to tape up all the edges so I don't cut myself. So let's do that, and then I think we're gonna call this a wrap. All right, that's it. 2020 Skim Bike build is complete, but the next video is going to be a little bit of testing, and this is a competition first, all right? Nobody has ever built a Skim Bike and then done testing first before the competition. Everybody's just showed up to the competition and just ran it. But last year I lost in a humiliating way. My Skim Bike just didn't work at all, and that is not going to happen again this year. This year I'm winning, and I'm going to test it first. Now, I mean, how could this not work, right? I mean, this is a beautiful piece of engineering here. So, I mean, let's take a look at this. We got a crazy amount of triangulation happening here, much wider front ski, much stronger front ski. That is going to hold, I mean, I think I could skim on that alone. And then on top of that, I've added a little bit more surface area to the rear skis and then flattened them out, or flattened that one out to make them both parallel with one another. Rear skis held up fine from last year, so I think they're going to be good just with the addition of a little bit of extra surface area. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. I'm pretty happy with it. Tune in for the next video. It's going to be a short one. We're just going to be doing a little bit of testing, maybe a little modification. I know the first year I ran into a problem where the rear ski wanted to kind of skid out on me. It didn't want to stay straight. And so this year the skis are a little higher than that, so the wheels are sticking down in the water a little bit more, and I'm thinking that the wheels are gonna act as rudders a little bit. But if it still wants to kind of slide out on me, I'll put some fins on the rear to try and keep the rear stationary, and maybe under the front ski too. But I'm hoping that won't be necessary, because that means that my ground clearance is going to be lower, and I don't want to break ribs again. Anyways, all right, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, follow. Tune in for the next video. This isn't over. And then, of course, the last video in this series is going to be the big competition where you get to see me win. I'm going to win. I got to win.